أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب وقرآن مبين.
Translation Alif Lam Ra. These are the verses of the book, the Manifest Quran. Explanation Alif Lam Ra is known as solemn verse, Ayat-e-Muqattat. 14 Arabic alphabets have been used in varied combinations in 14 solemn verses, Ayat-e-Muqattat, in the form of initials of 29 chapters of Holy Quran. Alif Lam Ra is one of them. Since Quran is Mubin, its description is clear and manifest. The meanings of all verses of Quran, including solemn verses, are surely known to its principal addressee, that is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is also likely that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed the meanings of these verses to some of his Sahaba and Awliyaullah. We believe in whatever is meant by the solemn verses by Allah and His Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Since we have been commanded to read the Quran carefully and try to understand the significance of every verse of the Quran, we do ponder over these verses. And when we think by focusing our attention towards Allah and His Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam for guidance, it comes to our mind that the solemn verses are actually the solemn titles of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam given by Allah throughout the Quran. Our understanding is based on the fact that Allah has addressed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Quran by specific names, like Muzammil, O beloved who covers self in a coverlet; Mudassir, O beloved who covers self in a bedsheet. With this understanding, it is most likely that Prophet ﷺ's other names, titles have been mentioned in Quran by denoting certain initials or alphabets.
ربما يود الذين كفروا لو كانوا مسلمين.
Translation: The infidels would wish ardently that they had been Muslims. Explanation: This will be their wish when they will see the torment of hell. This world is a test for all human beings. The test is to believe in the unseen. When the fact is open for you, there is no test. The time to be successful in the test and earn the recompense is by Sahih Iman and goods in this world. If you die as unbeliever, the retribution of your unbelief is hell. Thus, there is no use of wishing anything on the Day of Judgment.
ذرهم يأكلوا ويتمتعوا ويلههم الأمل فسوف يعلمون.
Translation: Leave them to eat and enjoy and be diverted by their worldly longings. Soon they will know the result of their bad deeds.
وما أهلكنا من قرية إلا ولها كتاب معلوم.
Translation: We did not destroy any town, but that it had a known term. Explanation: The respite for the wrongdoings is for a specific time. Once that time is over, the punishment comes in this world itself, and the torment in hereafter is more severe.
ما تسبق من أمة أجلها وما يستأخرون.
Translation: No nation can advance its time, nor can it defer it. Explanation: Once the divine decree arrives, nothing can be done about it.
وقالوا يا أيها الذي نزل عليه الذكر إنك لمجنون.
Translation: And they say, O you upon whom the message has been sent down, indeed you are insane. Explanation: Every prophet was mocked by the disbelievers and hypocrites during their lifetime. The devout followers of the Prophet ﷺ, the Awliya Allah, are also mocked by the followers of deviant sects. They call Awliya Allah's pious graves as places of worship. They call Awliya Allah as lying idols in their graves. Salafis, Wahhabis, Ahle Hadith and their like-minded people have destroyed the pious graves of Sahaba, members of Prophet ﷺ's family and dignitaries of Islam in the world. They even attempted to desecrate the pious grave of the Prophet ﷺ and destroy his green dome. Those who indulge in such evil acts and those who support these acts, Deobandis, will surely be the dwellers of hell. There cannot be second opinion in this context.
لو ما تأتينا بالملائكة إن كنت من الصادقين.
Translation. They say, why do you not bring us the angels if you are truthful?
ما ننزل الملائكة إلا بالحق وما كانوا إذا منظرين.
Translation. We do not send down the angels except with rightful reason, and then they will not be granted any respite. Explanation. Even if angels come in front of people, they will have to come in the shape of human beings. Angels are formless. When the disbelievers see them, they will not believe them. This is what had happened in the case of the people of Lut a.s. When the two angels arrived in his home to give him the news of the impending torment on his people, they came in the shape of two youthful human beings. His people did not recognize them, and in their inebriation of wine and evil conduct, they wanted to act with them like they were acting with each other in their society. What happened? The entire community of disbelievers were destroyed. Meccan pagans are reminded about this fact in the above verses.
إنا نحن نزلنا الذكر وإنا له لحافظون.
Translation. Indeed, we have sent down the Quran, and indeed we will preserve it. Explanation. The promise of protection of Quran has been undertaken by Allah, and with what an undeniable way He has proved it. There is no religious or non-religious book in the world that has been protected on par with Quran. If Islam is the religion to be endured, then endurance of its foundation, its revealed book Quran, has an equal importance. A thing which is not secured, the authentication of which is not known, the tradition of which is not continuous, how can it be propagated with certainty and confidence? The Torah, the Bible, and other scriptures cannot be proved by a continuous narration or even by infrequent narration. The status of Quran is that from the time of Prophet ﷺ till today, there are millions of its continuous narrators and memorizers. There is no city or village in the world that does not have at least a few people who have memorized the Quran. The memorizer does not dare recite a word wrongly or even make a mistake in vowel point during Salatul Taraweeh in the month of Ramadan, as he will be prompted by the listeners. There are phonetic expressions and attributes of the words required to be known for the recital of Quran. Like, if someone does not take care of a clacking pronunciations, sibilant pronunciation, or could not differentiate between lengthy prolongation, moderate prolongation, and natural prolongation, or undertakes heavy pronunciation or soft pronunciation at a wrong place or in place of suppressed pronunciation, makes clear pronunciation, or assimilation, he is prompted by the listeners. In addition, everything has been counted in Quran. The number of verses, the number of words, the number of non-repeated words, number of letters, alif, ba, etc. All have been counted. No book in the world has been preserved in the world as has been the case with Quran.
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا مِن قَبْلِكَ فِي شِيَعِ الْأَوَّلِينَ.
Translation. Certainly, we sent apostles before you, O Prophet ﷺ, to earlier nations.
وَمَا يَأْتِيهِم مِّن رَّسُولٍ إِلَّا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ.
Translation. But whenever an apostle came to them, they mocked at him.
كَذَلِكَ نَسْلُكُهُ فِي قُلُوبِ الْمُجْرِمِينَ.
Translation. This is how we cause the hearts of the guilty ones to behave.
لا يؤمنون به وقد خلت سنة الأولين.
Translation. They would not believe in the Quran despite the examples of those who were destroyed before.
ولو فتحنا عليهم بابا من السماء فظلوا فيه يعرجون.
Translation. And even if we opened for them a gate to heaven through which they continue to ascend,
لقالوا إنما سكرت أبصارنا بل نحن قوم مسحورون.
Translation. Still they would say, our eyes have truly been dazzled. In fact, we must have been bewitched.
ولقد جعلنا في السماء بروجا وزيناها للناظرين.
Translation. Indeed, we have placed constellations of stars in the sky and adorned it for all to see. Explanation. All the galaxies, the stars, planets and other physical objects are within the first sky. There are at least 100 billion galaxies within the first sky. And there are 6 more skies which are in the world of similitude. Allah's arsh is located on the 7th sky. The planet Earth and our solar system is part of the Milky Way galaxy. The stars that are visible to us in the night are all part of Milky Way galaxy. It is estimated that the Milky Way galaxy contains billions of stars or planets, out of which we can see about 10,000 from planet Earth. The Sun is our nearest star at 150 million kilometers away. It is so large that over 1 million planet Earths can fit into it. The next nearest star is about 4 light years away. 1 light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year, about 9,500 billion kilometers. How big is the cosmos and how big and powerful and wise is its creator, our Lord? How small is the planet Earth and how insignificant we are, the dwellers of planet Earth. How can someone rebel against the Lord of this universe?
وحفظناها من كل شيطان رجيم.
Translation. And we have guarded them from every outcast Satan.
إلا من استرق السمع فأتبعه شهاب مبين.
Translation. Except one who steals a hearing and is pursued by a shooting flame. Explanation. No one is allowed to go to the edge of the first sky to listen or watch the angels working on the second sky. If a jinn or a devil tries to reach there, a shooting flame, meteoroid, follows it, with which he comes back at the place of his residence. However, this is not the case with awliya Allah. With prior permission, they can visit all skies. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ visited all skies and the arsh during Miraj. When you become the favorite of Allah as a sadaqah of the Apostle of Allah ﷺ, then the mercy of Allah covers you from all sides and all restrictions are lifted with which you can even visit the arsh of Allah with His permission.
والأرض مددناها وألقينا فيها رواسي وأنبتنا فيها من كل شيء موزون.
Translation. And we have spread out the earth and firmly set mountains in it, and in it we provided means of growth to everything in required proportion.
وجعلنا لكم فيها معايش ومن لستم له برازقين.
Translation. And made in it means of livelihood for you and for those creatures whom you cannot provide food.
وإن من شيء إلا عندنا خزائنه وما ننزله إلا بقدر معلوم.
Translation. And there is not a thing but its treasures of unlimited sustenance are with us, but we only send down thereof in due and ascertainable measures.
وأرسلنا الرياح لواقح فأنزلنا من السماء ماء فأسقيناكموه وما أنتم له بخازنين.
Translation. We send rain-impregnated winds and water from the sky, which you drink, but you are not the treasurers of these water reservoirs.
وَإِنَّا لَنَحْنُ نُحْيِي وَنُمِيتُ وَنَحْنُ الْوَارِثُونَ.
Translation. Indeed, it is we who give life and bring death, and we are the inheritor of this cosmos.
ولقد علمنا المستقدمين منكم ولقد علمنا المستأخرين.
Translation. Certainly we know the predecessors among you, and certainly we know the successors.
وإن ربك هو يحشرهم إنه حكيم عليم.
Translation. And indeed, it is your Lord who will resurrect them. Indeed, He is all-wise, all-knowing.
ولقد خلقنا الإنسان من صلصال من حمأ مسنود.
Translation. Certainly we created man from sounding clay, carved out of black mud.
والجان خلقناه من قبل من نار السموم.
Translation. And we created the jinn earlier out of a piercing fire.
وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني خالق بشرا من صلصال من حمأ مسنود.
Translation. When your Lord said to the angels, Indeed, I am going to create a human from sounding clay, carved out of black mud.
فإذا سويته ونفخت فيه من روحي فقعوا له ساجدين.
Translation. So when I proportioned him and breathed into him out of my soul, then fall down in prostration before him. Explanation. What angels did to Adam a.s. was the prostration of reverence, sajda-e-tahiyya or sajda-e-tahzeen. There are two types of prostrations in Islam, namely, first, prostration of worship, sajda-e-ibadah, second, prostrations of reverence, sajda-e-tahiyya or sajda-e-ta'zeen. Sajda-e-ibadah, prostration of worship to anyone other than Allah, is shirk in Islam. A person who commits shirk is treated as out of Islam. Sajda-e-tahiyya is a kind of greeting. In earlier times, when a person used to meet a dignitary, he used to prostrate in front of him. Sajda-e-tahiyya has never been an act of shirk. Angels prostrating to Adam a.s. and brothers of Yusuf a.s. prostrating in front of him are the examples of sajda-e-tahiyya. Since Prophet Muhammad ﷺ stopped people from doing sajda-e-tahiyya, it is now forbidden in Islam. Now, if a Muslim greets a dignitary with sajda-e-tahiyya, it will be treated as undesirable and sin. It is in Hadith, narrated Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, a camel came and prostrated in front of the Prophet ﷺ. A goat came and prostrated in front of him. Looking at this, Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu and other companions also sought permission to prostrate in front of him. But the Prophet ﷺ said, it is not appropriate for a human being to prostrate in front of another human being. Ahmad al-Bazar. It is in Hadith, narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Prophet ﷺ said, if I were to command anyone to prostrate to anyone other than Allah, I would have commanded women to prostrate to their husbands. Tirmidhi, Ibn Majah.
فسجد الملائكة كلهم أجمعون.
Translation. So the angels fell prostrate, all of them together.
إلا إبليس أبى أن يكون مع الساجدين.
Translation. But not Iblis. He refused to be among those who prostrated.
قال يا إبليس ما لك ألا تكون مع الساجدين.
Translation. Allah asked, O Iblis, what kept you from being among those who prostrated?
قال لم أكن لأسجد لبشر خلقته من صلصال من حمأ مسنود.
Translation. Iblis said, I will not prostrate before a human whom you have created from sounding clay carved out of black mud.
قال فاخرج منها فإنك رجيم.
Translation: Allah said, "Then get out from here, for indeed you are expelled."
وَإِنَّ عَلَيْكَ اللَّعْنَةَ إِلَى يَوْمِ الدِّينِ.
Translation: And indeed the curse shall lie on you until the day of judgment.
قال رب فأنظرني إلى يوم يبعثون.
Translation: He said, "My Lord, give me respite till the day they will be resurrected."
قال فإنك من المنظرين.
Translation: Allah said, "So indeed you are of those reprived."
إلى يوم الوقت المعلوم.
Translation: Till the day of the appointed time.
قال رب بما أغويتني لأزينن لهم في الأرض ولأغوينهم أجمعين.
Translation: He said, "My Lord, since you have led me into error, I will deceive them with the pleasures of the world and lead them astray." Explanation: It is important to know that Allah does not lead His creatures or servants into error. It is the individuals who follow their desires and wrongful reasoning to fall into error. All angels were commanded to bow down in front of Adam a.s. as a mark of respect and greeting. All did, except Iblis. He showed arrogance and did not join the angels in prostration and became open kafir. What he argued was a sheer stupidity. He became the first one to give importance to the reasoning of mind with limited knowledge over the divine command. The reasoning of his mind was also not appropriate on that occasion. When he saw that the angels, who are surely better creation than him, he was from jinns, were prostrating to Adam a.s., he should have realized that there is something important about Adam a.s. which is hidden from his mind. He also had seen that Adam a.s.'s knowledge surpassed the knowledge of all other creatures, including the angels. In such a scenario, to reject divine command was sheer stupidity and arrogance for which he was punished by Allah. The reason for Satan's arrogance was Allah's beneficence had gone to his head as he was given the assignment to teach angels. He started thinking that he was better than angels, and in that arrogance he considered even Jibreel a.s. as his rival. Surely Allah was aware of what Iblis was up to. Satan's arrogance did not allow him to seek forgiveness from his Lord. He became mad in his pride and became the enemy of Adam a.s. and his progeny. Adam a.s. did not do him any harm. For no reason, he became his enemy. We take refuge of Allah from the reproved and reproached Satan.
إلا عبادك منهم المخلصين.
Translation: Except among them who are your devoted servants.
قال هذا صراط علي مستقيم.
Translation: Allah said, "The way of my sincere servants is indeed a way that leads straight to me."
إن عبادي ليس لك عليهم سلطان إلا من اتبعك من الغاوين.
Translation: Indeed, as for my servants, you do not have any authority over them, except the perverse who follow you. Explanation: O our Lord, we are grateful to you for your support to us against Satan. O people, it is not in your interest to be friend with Satan and rebel against your Lord, who favored you over all his creatures, and who sent you his apostles to explain you the facts of this cosmos.
وَإِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ لَمَوْعِدُهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ.
Translation: And indeed, hell is the promised place for them all.
لها 7 أبواب لكل باب منهم جزء مقسوم.
Translation: It has 7 gates, and to each gate belongs a separate portion of them.
إن المتقين في جنات وعيون.
Translation: Verily, those who keep away from evil and follow the straight path shall be in the midst of gardens and springs of water.
ادخلوها بسلام آمنين.
Translation: They will be told, enter it in peace and safety.
ونزعنا ما في صدورهم من غل إخوانا على سرر متقابلين.
Translation: We shall cast out any grudge they may have in their hearts. There they will sit on couches face to face like brothers.
لا يمسهم فيها نصب وما هم منها بمخرجين.
Translation: Therein neither fatigue shall touch them, nor will they ever be expelled from it.
نبئ عبادي أني أنا الغفور الرحيم.
Translation: Inform my servants that I am indeed all forgiving, all merciful.
وأن عذابي هو العذاب الأليم.
Translation: And that my punishment is severe and painful.
ونبئهم عن ضيف إبراهيم.
Translation: And inform them about the guests of Ibrahim alayhi salam.
إذ دخلوا عليه فقالوا سلاما قال إنا منكم وجلون.
Translation: When they came to him and said, Peace be on you, he answered, Truly we are afraid of you.
قالوا لا توجل إنا نبشرك بغلام عليم.
Translation: They said, Don't be afraid. Indeed, we give you the good news of a wise son.
قال أبشرتموني على أن مسني الكبر فبم تبشرون.
Translation: He said, Do you give me good news, though old age has befallen me? What is the good news that you bring me? Explanation: When the good news of son Isa alayhi salam was given to Ibrahim alayhi salam, his wife Sarah alayhi salam was also present there. They both showed surprise at the good news, as both were old at that time.
قالوا بشرناك بالحق فلا تكن من القانطين.
Translation: They said, We bring you good news in truth, so do not be among the disheartened.
قال ومن يقنط من رحمة ربه إلا الضالون.
Translation: He said, Who is disheartened of his Lord's mercy except those who are astray?
قال فما خطبكم أيها المرسلون.
Translation: He said, O messengers, angels, what else is the purpose of your visit here?
قالوا إنا أرسلنا إلى قوم مجرمين.
Translation: They said, We have been sent towards a guilty people.
إلا آل لوط إنا لمنجوهم أجمعين.
Translation: Except the family of Lut alayhi salam, whom we shall save.
إلا امرأته قدرنا إنها لمن الغابرين.
Translation: Other than his wife, who, it is decreed, will remain with those who will stay behind.
فلما جاء آل لوط المرسلون
Translation. So when the messengers came to Lut alayhi salam's family,
قال إنكم قوم منكرون.
Translation. He said, you are indeed strangers.
قالوا بل جئناك بما كانوا فيه يمترون.
Translation. They said, we have come to you with news about your people's doubt.
وأتيناك بالحق وإنا لصادقون.
Translation. And we have brought to you the true command, and we are surely truthful.
فأسر بأهلك بقطع من الليل واتبع أدبارهم ولا يلتفت منكم أحد وامضوا حيث تؤمرون.
Translation. So leave with your family late in the night, yourself remaining in the rear, and let none turn back to look, and go where you will be commanded.
وقضينا إليه ذلك الأمر أن دابر هؤلاء مقطوع مصبحين.
Translation. And we conveyed to him the decree of that matter, that those evildoers would be eliminated by early morning.
وجاء أهل المدينة يستبشرون.
Translation. And at that time, the people of the town came, rejoicing at the news of arrival of young men in Lut alayhi salam's home.
قال إن هؤلاء ضيفي فلا تفضحون.
Translation. He said, these are indeed my guests. Do not bring dishonor on me.
واتقوا الله ولا تخزون.
Translation. And do not disgrace me. Have some fear of Allah.
قالوا أولم ننهك عن العالمين.
Translation. They said, did we not forbid you from entertaining strangers?
قال هؤلاء بناتي إن كنتم فاعلين.
Translation. He said, there are my daughters, the women of this community. Marry them if you want to do anything. Explanation. It is important to note that Lut alayhi salam did not have children. He had a wife who was not a believer. There were some other family members in his house who may have been his close relatives. It is wrongly mentioned in corrupted versions of Bible, Genesis 19:30-38, New International Version, that he had two daughters who intoxicated him, slept with him, and had sons. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. The translators and commentators of Quran who claimed that Lut alayhi salam offered his daughters to the wrongdoers seemingly are influenced by the false stories in the Bible.
لعمرك إنهم لفي سكرتهم يعمهون.
Translation. By your life, O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they moved blindly in frenzy of intoxication to catch hold of the angels.
فأخذتهم الصيحة مشرقين.
Translation. So they were seized by the mighty shriek at break of the day.
فجعلنا عاليها سافلها وأمطرنا عليهم حجارة من سجيل.
Translation. And we turned the town upside down and rained on them stones of hardened lava.
إن في ذلك لآيات للمتوسمين.
Translation. Indeed, in that there are signs for those who discern.
وإنها لبسبيل مقيم.
Translation. This town lies on a road that still survives, Explanation. Their town lies on Hijaz-Syria highway. Travelers come across the signs of destruction in the region that lies southeast of the Dead Sea.
إن في ذلك لآية للمؤمنين.
Translation. And there is indeed a sign in that for the believers.
وإن كان أصحاب الأيكة لظالمين.
Translation. Indeed, the inhabitants of wood, Aika, were wrongdoers. Explanation. Aika means thick forest. This is the ancient name of Tabuk. Icons were the people of Prophet Shuaib alayhi salam.
فانتقمنا منهم وإنهما لبإمام مبين.
Translation. So we took retribution from them, and indeed both towns are on a clear highway.
ولقد كذب أصحاب الحجر المرسلين.
Translation. The companions of the rocky tract, Al-Hijr, also rejected the apostles. Explanation. Al-Hijr was the capital city of the people of Thamud. The ruins of this city are near the modern city of Al-Ula, between Medina and Tabuk. The Prophet ﷺ forbade Muslims to stay in that valley during their journey to Tabuk. But Salafis have developed this place as tourist center where people are encouraged to visit and stay.
وآتيناهم آياتنا فكانوا عنها معرضين.
Translation. We had given them our signs, but they disregarded them.
وكانوا ينحتون من الجبال بيوتا آمنين.
Translation. They used to carve houses in the mountains so that they live in security. Explanation. Ibn Battuta, 1304 to 1369, was a Muslim Moroccan scholar and explorer who widely traveled the medieval world. It is reported that Ibn Battuta reached Madain al-Saleh on his way to Makkah. He wrote, I have seen the buildings of Thamud carved into red mountains, and paintings look so bright as if they have been put on only recently. The rotten bones of human beings are found in them even today.
فأخذتهم الصيحة مصبحين.
Translation. So the shriek seized them at dawn.
فما أغنى عنهم ما كانوا يكسبون.
Translation. And what they used to earn did not avail them.
وما خلقنا السماوات والأرض وما بينهما إلا بالحق وإن الساعة لآتية فاصفح الصفح الجميل.
Translation. We did not create the heavens and the earth and whatever is between them except with reason, and indeed the hour is bound to come. So, O Prophet ﷺ, overlook the faults of disbelievers with gracious forgiveness.
إن ربك هو الخلاق العليم.
Translation. Surely your Lord is the creator of all things and most knowledgeable.
ولقد آتيناك سبعا من المثاني والقرآن العظيم.
Translation. Certainly we have given you the 7 oft repeated verses, Surah Fatiha, and the glorious Quran. Explanation. The above verse describes the importance of Surah Al-Fatiha in the Quran.
لا تمدن عينيك إلى ما متعنا به أزواجا منهم ولا تحزن عليهم واخفض جناحك للمؤمنين.
Translation. Do not look with sorrow at the worldly wealth which we have given to different people among them that causes them to rebel, and don't grieve at their condition. However, be kind towards the believers.
وقل إني أنا النذير المبين.
Translation: And tell them, I am indeed a manifest warner.
كما أنزلنا على المقتسمين.
Translation: A warning similar to what we sent to those who divided the scriptures into arbitrary parts.
الذين جعلوا القرآن عضين.
Translation: The one who divided their Quran into separate parts, believing in some and denying others. Explanation: The deviant sects, Harijis, Salafis, Deobandis and their like-minded groups accept the meaning of some verses and misinterpret other verses to suit their deviant beliefs. The same thing they do with Prophet ﷺ's ahadith. They misinterpret certain Quranic verses to lead people away from the right path of Islam. It is in hadith, Ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu considered the Khawarij and the heretics, Salafis and their like-minded groups as the worst beings in creation, meaning worse than Satan and his subordinate shayateen. And he said, they went to verses which were revealed about the disbelievers, the pagans of Makkah, and applied them to the believers, prophets, Sahaba, Awliyaullah and Muslims. Bukhari.
فَوَرَبِّكَ لَنَسْأَلَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ.
Translation: By your Lord, we will question them all.
عَمَّا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ.
Translation: Concerning what they used to do.
فَاصْدَعْ بِمَا تُؤْمَرُ وَأَعْرِضْ عَنِ الْمُشْرِكِينَ.
Translation: So proclaim what you have been commanded and turn away from the polytheists.
إِنَّا كَفَيْنَاكَ الْمُسْتَهْزِئِينَ.
Translation: We are sufficient to deal with those who mock at you.
الَّذِينَ يَجْعَلُونَ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَٰهًا آخَرَ فَسَوْفَ يَعْلَمُونَ.
Translation: Who place their gods besides Allah, they will come to know soon.
وَلَقَدْ نَعْلَمُ أَنَّكَ يَضِيقُ صَدْرُكَ بِمَا يَقُولُونَ.
Translation: We know how your heart is distressed at what they say.
فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَكُن مِّنَ السَّاجِدِينَ.
Translation: You glorify your Lord with praises and be among those who bow in submission.
وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ.
Translation: And go on praying your Lord till the certainty of death comes to you.
صدق الله العلي العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم.